I'll cut your hair if you want. I used to cut people's hair all the time in the military.
I think I'd do it if John would do it.
Girl, sit your booty down. Get your booty right on over the counter.
At least John can brush your hair then too, right?
Where's my foot chair?
Roofman is a crime film based on the true story of Jeffrey Manchester, a criminal nicknamed Roofman for robbing fast food restaurants by entering through their roofs.
I want to know more about the Roofman. What were your interactions with him like?
Well, I think he was a little bit stunned at the efficiency we have here at this McDonald's. He was actually really nice, said please and thank you a lot.
You would think that this film was something of an idea that someone had thought of, but I think somehow some of us aren't surprised that this is a real story after all.
Is he plugged in?
Yeah, I think we just let it go.
I put it up?
Yeah.
That's a big turkey.
Oop.
Oh, don't hit the light.
Oh. Yeah, maybe next year we should get an inflatable Lotus.
Today we're going to go through some of the deleted and alternative scenes and share how different the film could have been. But before we get into more of these moments, today's trivia question. Channing Tatum starred in an early 2000s film alongside Amanda Bynes. What was the name of that film? Leave your guesses in the comments down below and stick around till the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct. The true story behind the new film, Roofman, is so outrageous that the director decided to leave out some details he didn't think audiences would believe.
We had a little mess there, and he put out the caution wet sign for us, which I thought was really sweet. Yeah, it was never forceful with us, so sorry, it's a little hot. Is this live?
Channing Tatum plays Manchester, who became notorious in the late 1990s for his unique method of robbing mostly McDonald's and other fast food franchises via the rooftops.
Who knows what the difference is between a long-timer and a lifer? Nobody. It's all right. I'll answer it. The main difference between a long-timer and a lifer is
The real story of Manchester was as followed. Manchester, an Army veteran, was arrested in 2000, but 4 years later, he escaped the North Carolina prison where he was meant to serve 45 years. On the run, he holed up inside a Charlotte Toys R Us for months, using baby monitors to surveil his surroundings when he was hidden during the day.
Is everything okay?
Where are you?
Well, I'm just leaving work, actually. I just wanted to let you know that everything's okay. You know, that I'm okay. And everything with the job.
Now, I don't want to say that he was a genius, but we as humans have really good survival skills when put in these situations, and it always fascinates me how we can think outside the box in these situations.
leave it in the past. Leave it in the past, leave it in the past, leave it in the past. Come see me. Get a job.
The film highlights the almost unbelievable aspects of Manchester's tale through an at times sweetly goofy and at others deeply moving performance from Tatum. It emphasizes how he was almost polite for a thief, telling McDonald's employees to get their jackets before he locked them in a freezer.
He gave you his coat.
Yeah, he didn't want me to be cold.
Let's roll sound.
Sentenced to 45 years in prison. Jeff's genius and his affinity for making bad decisions are what led him to break out of prison.
Find a safe place to hide.
Of all the places he hid inside of Toys R Us for 6 months.
The stars opened up about getting to immerse themselves in a rebuilt Toys R Us, as well as other interesting things learned from the real people behind the story.
This is going to be something that Derek is going to love.
It's impossible to put it into any one genre. It is a crime movie, it is a love story, it is a comedy, and it sort of like flows in and out of these different genres as the movie unfolds.
Good morning, team. No. Don't be scared.
The co-writer and director, meanwhile, offered insight into telling Manchester's unique true story, including a scene deleted from one of his more unbelievable interactions with the police.
I had finished my previous film, and I felt like I had finished saying what I needed to say about certain things, and I wanted to have some fun making a movie. I really wanted to find something that was like the kind of movies that I grew up loving.
Jeff walked into the police station in a bunny outfit and asked the officers for scissors to make pockets, the director explained. So that happens, and you can shoot that, and when you see it, it feels unbelievable, even though it really happened.
This is the part of the story where I hope you're wondering how a nice guy like me ends up becoming a criminal.
But I didn't know what was there. I didn't know if there was a story there or not, so I asked if I could speak with Jeffrey Manchester, who's in a maximum security prison in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Hi, Daddy. I really missed you.
While he and co-writer Kurt Gunn sought to capture as much as possible within their 126-minute runtime, there were elements they, of course, had to adjust for the film.
The phone call lasted 15 minutes. And I was very intrigued by his story. So he started calling me like about 4 times a week for the next 4 years.
Once he talked to Jeffrey Manchester, it was just an idea he couldn't shake.
Are you serious? It's cold. Dang it. I don't know what kind of jerk doesn't bring his own coat.
There were so many things that happened in real life, and I had a 2-hour runtime that I was trying to hit, he said. And Jeff's lived a pretty wild life. There were many things that happened that I couldn't include.
I approached this movie as an investigator, basically. But I will say that I don't really know what truth is. I think truth is very subjective. And I know when I speak to Jeff Manchester, his truth is his own.
I didn't blame her for laughing at me. For thinking I was a joke.
There was a great story about him stealing Hot Pockets from the manager of the Toys R Us because he got sick of eating candy, and he found these Hot Pockets in the freezer that had a note on them that said, "Property of so-and-so."
About 2 years into talking to Jeff, I realized that I needed to kind of expand my perspective on what this movie was. I asked Jeff, I said, if I'm going to tell this movie properly, I have to talk to the other people in your life. And so he put me in touch with as many people as he could put me in touch with, his mother, his brother.
While the film isn't a historical biopic, the director says everyone involved took painstaking care to get it right. They shot in some of the real locations Manchester frequented, like the North Carolina church he attended, as well as in the real prison for the climactic, tearful reunion for the former couple.
I hear from him again, he's like, hey, so I wrote this thing, and I wrote it for you. And it's a thing I've been thinking about, it's a story that I've been tracking, and like, I wrote this thing for you, I hope you like it and want to do it. And I read it, and that's how it started.
And as far as the answer to our trivia question, the film was called She's the Man in 2006.
It seems effortless, like she's just so good. Like, she's just so good.
Kirsten has depth for days. The second she got in front of camera and did her first scene, we were just blown away. She just brought this softness and playfulness, but really with the strength.
But we wanted to turn this around to you guys. What do you think about all these moments? Which one was your favorite? And do you think they should have kept any of these scenes in the film?
For Derek, Channing was absolutely it. The character has to have such a big heart, and you have to feel that in the actor, because this character does really dark things, and you still have to love him through that.
He has such a grace to him, and I find that he's an open-hearted person.
Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on for more videos just like this.
We chose to tell the movie from Jeff's perspective. You know, when we were deciding on point of view, this isn't an omniscient point of view film. It's first person. It's from Jeff's point of view. So we are delivering the material in the movie from Jeff's perspective.
That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
I set up a meeting with Channing and we walked around Prospect Park for about 4 hours.
We legitimately took a maybe 4.5 to 5 hour walk. And we just walked and talked, and that was the end of the meeting. And we didn't talk about anything actually to do.